I just got to say this. Just give me a moment to rock with this.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Black folks keep talking about, like I see a lot of black people that's not nationalists, who it's FBA and ADOS and all of these other configurations, whatever they want to call themselves. And everybody says the same thing. We need more black doctors. You know what my question is? Why do we need more black doctors? For what? Because you don't believe in having black hospitals. You don't believe in a black you don't believe in us controlling it. So what are we producing black doctors for? Shouldn't there be a reason and a purpose? And because there's no purpose for producing them, do you think that has something to do with the fact that we don't? And maybe if we had our own black medical system, maybe if we had our own black hospitals, then we would produce more black doctors. Maybe if we were actually building something, we would have more architects and engineers. If we were actually in charge of something. So all of these people who claim that they want all this black professionalism, I always ask them, why? Why do you want it? So you can help power up white people's system? So you can make it more efficient? So you can be so you can have involvement and participation in their structure?
That's what it's all about. It's always been about that.
And I know you probably didn't catch the other early information that I brought up earlier about
No, I covered everything.
Oh yeah, but it's just the fact that, like I said, the fact that if I had chosen the job, even the job that I'm working, although it's going to be it's still in the South in Atlanta, I'm probably going to be the only black person in that space. And so what does that do to the black engineers and the black professionals? It puts stress on us, because what you're doing to us now is we have to be the burden for everything. So I remember when the George Floyd situation was happening, and you have a situation where you got black folks begging for black psychiatrists. Well, since we don't own since we don't, like I said, we don't have anything of our own, black psychiatrists are now overwhelmed because all of these black people are coming to us, but we have so few of them that we now have to put stress on ourselves to make sure that they meet your needs. And then we got to worry about going into our workplaces because we're the only black person there. So we got to put on a mask and hide what we truly believe. Because Ronan can attest to this, about how you got some black folks who really about it, but because we got to go up in a hostile space, we got to straighten up our hair. We got to cut our hair. We have to do all of this stuff to appear palpable, even though we know we don't want to do it, and we're going to be stressed.
Yo, I got to break out, but I want to throw y'all alley-oop. Just allow me to say this.
Peace, brother.
If identity politics in America makes no fucking sense, it makes no sense. What should happen is, if you don't believe that we should have a nation of our own, then what you should be is an American. Everybody living in America should consider themselves an American. Fuck where you came from. Fuck all of this. I'm a something of descent. Who gives a shit? This is where you live. So it makes no sense. It's like you talking out of both sides of your mouth. On one hand, you want to be a nationalist, and then on the other hand, you don't want to be. You want to be American, then you don't want to be American. Which one is it? That's the thing that bothers me, is the inconsistency. Why is Deontay calling me?